Yeah, what is up? What is happening? I hope everybody's doing well. Dudes, we got a crystal opening. I'm pumped. We have a Titan Crystal and a 7-star basic. Let's get into it. Man, I feel like we've been getting like a lot of crystals. There's a lot of events. It's been, you know, I would say pretty fun. All right, no messing around. We're just getting right into it. We're gonna go for the 7-star basic first. Any new champ out of here, I would be very happy with. I think there are a few awakenings that I need, but I'm gonna lean towards new champions. I do have enough, or I'm very close to a new rank 3. My next video is actually going to be asking you guys what you think about who my next rank up should be, my next rank 3. But we're here now, we're present with this 7-star basic crystal. We're gonna give that a pop, and ooh, Photon would be so good. All right, first crystal, that's more Sigs on Chavez. I think she does well with her awakened ability with more Sigs. I'm not a huge, I know she's very good. She's at rank 2. She's a, you know, I think there's an argument for her at rank 3, but okay. I was aiming for a new champion, so didn't get what we wanted, but that's okay. We have a Titan Crystal, and I'm due for a good Titan Crystal here. I feel like we haven't had very much luck with the Titan, and here we go. Let's go. Dude, these Titan crystals are so exciting. Oh, I waited on ranking Onslaught. I was about to rank him to bring him up to R5, but I knew I had this crystal. There'd be a tiny chance that I'd pull him. Oh god. These crystals are kind of stressful. All right, it's coming to a stop. Titan Crystal. Oh, that's good, I think. That's really good, I think. I think he's a beast, right? I think that's really good. That's better than Luke Cage. That's definitely better than Luke Cage. I don't know anything about him. I feel like he's cool, though. He's one of the new ones, so that's always a win, you know, to get one of the featured champions. Okay. So that's our crystal opening, but if you want to stick around and read a little bit about what's this guy. So destroys personal power gain, pauses while at 3 bars of power. Okay. So you get more damage with your SP3, depending on how much more power you gain. Okay. So you get an increase in your pass protection. When struck, inflict an instant rupture, dealing 40% of the damage prevented by personal protection. To max. Okay, so that's like a defensive one. So the destroyer is a magical non-magnetic construct immune to slow, armor break, poison, and bleed. And additionally, the salve and willpower masteries are disabled. Okay. But seems like kind of recoil friendly. It is immune to infuriate, intimidate. All attacks destroy any indestructible and immortality buffs on the opponent. Wow. That's pretty good. When the opponent gains a buff while attacking the destroyer's block, destroy one of their newest buffs and replace it with a rebel buff. Okay. Interesting. Magically enchanted armor. The destroyer is passively unstoppable while dashing towards the opponent, plus 0.5 seconds after. If struck while dashing and unstoppable, the effect goes into cooldown. Okay. It's a little safeguard on the intercepts, and then on the defensive end, you know, that's pretty good. While the opponent has an active buff, gain a protection passive, reducing damage taken by 5% for each buff to a max of 5 buffs. Okay. So I guess, like, you know, against any cosmics with a lot of buffs, you're like taking no damage. So I bet you he's like pretty close to a perfect parry, right? Gain 2 destruction, so destruction charges. Gain 2 destruction charges when immunity to armor break triggers. When the opponent gains a buff or fails to gain a buff due to buff immunity, Gaining charges from above immunity can only trigger once. Okay. Gain 5 destruction charges when intercepting an opponent and when punishing a heavy or special attack. Okay. Lose 1 charge when inflicted with a non-damaging debuff. Every 25 charges, gain a Fury passive, granting... So you get 5 intercepting or punishing. Okay. So every 25 charges, gain a Fury passive. These passive refresh on a special attack 3 or when the opponent is knocked down. Ooh, okay. So you get a max of 4. Okay, when reaching 100 charges, consume them and gain a power gain, granting 4 bars of power over 10 seconds. While this power gain is active, the destroyer cannot gain new charges. Okay. Each attack grants 10 destruction charges on a hit, block, or whiff. If the opponent dodges the attack, dexterity match, dexterity placement, no charges gained. Final hit is passively unblockable, inflicts a non-stacking hinder debuff, 75% potency. First hit pouches any degeneration effects. Okay. Unblockable. The final hit deals a burst of 7,000 direct damage. Okay, but its potency is increased by 200% against an opponent suffering from degeneration. Oh, so it's like you do your SP3. Let's see. 6 degeneration passive, dealing 9,000. Wow. Non-sacking energized passive of 33% for 10 seconds. Pause during a special attack. It's active. Special attack 3 cannot be activated. And special 1, 2 grant no power to the opponent. Wow. Okay. Getting unblockable. So like it favors like you throw your SP3 and then you can kind of like go ham into the SP2. Interesting. What is you get a Fury with Odin and Loki. So with them, you destroy 1 unstoppable unblockable buff. Okay. Energy resistance. Wow, that's a lot of attack rating. Jesus, for special attack 1. Huh, that's very specific. Okay, well, the Destroyer. Let me know. He seems pretty cool. So that was a decent opening, I would say. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll check you guys later. Peace.